Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Head Savage, aka Markus with a K, and I'd like to welcome you to Head Savage Kitchen. And today, what I'm going to show you is how to make some scrumptious bone-in buffalo wings. But for me, I like mine spicy. I have all ingredients listed below, and you can make it the same way I make it if you want to. But the main thing is follow how I make it. You don't have to use the same recipes, but just follow how I cook the chicken. Stay tuned. This here, I'm going to show you how to brine your chicken before cooking it. And I may have said it before, and I say it again. Brining locks in your natural juices of your chicken. It's not really a marinade, but it's good to lock in the natural flavors and juices of the chicken. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with 4 cups of water. Okay. After you added your 4 cups of water, you want to put a half a cup of brown sugar. Some folks like to use white salt. I use brown sugar. It tastes a little better to me. Next, you're going to want to use a half cup of kosher salt. And if you notice, I like keeping containers and different stuff. This is an old ice cream bucket. It's good for different things I like making and storing. Give that stuff a shake right there. And we're going to let that brine for about 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours. So I will be back in 4 to 6 hours. But when you're letting this brine, make sure you place it in the sink. Inside the refrigerator. All right. Once the chicken has marinated, what we're going to do now is place the chicken inside of our air basket fryer. I'm going to put it over here in the sink so we don't get stuff everywhere. And let it drain kind of off in the sink, but you want to get your chicken out of here. And like I said, it's important to let it marinate at least for a good 4 hours. It's a brine, so it's not actually a marinade, but it helps hold your juices in your chicken a lot better when you brine it. And brining is also good for the grill. This here is one of my own special rubs. If you like to follow the way I actually cook these, I will list the recipe for this rub here at the bottom. Just coat the top of the chicken real nice. And it's a rub, so you don't have to worry about too much salt. Then we're going to give the chicken a flip and do the same thing. Okay, now we're ready to stick inside of our air fryer. And we're going to set the first round for 10 minutes at 300. You get that? That's 10 minutes at 300. Then we're going to come back and I'll show you what we're going to do. After that 15 minutes, you want to come and give these guys a flip. Put in for another 10 minutes. Okay, now it's time to add our sauces. You can add whatever sauce you like. This here I made myself. I'll show you the recipe for this as well. This is made from habaneros. Now most people will say, why don't you just put it inside of a bowl and just shake it? Well, the reason I'm not going to do that is because I don't want to waste my sauce by leaving traces of it in a bowl. So what I'm going to do here is coat all my chicken, and I'll be right back with you. All right, now after you have your chicken coated, we're going to place back in the fryer for another 5 minutes. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want that sauce to stick before we add our other sauce. And we don't want to be trying to add another sauce while wiping the other one we just previously put on. So we're going to set our timer up here for another 5 minutes. And then we'll be right back when we add our barbecue sauce. And this is one of mine too. You can welcome to add your own. As you can see, I use old bottles when I make my stuff. If those are of you who are familiar with hot sauce, you know what bottle I got this from. And those of you who are familiar with barbecue sauces, you know what I got this from. But what you don't know is, right now you don't know until you look at the description or in one of the corners what I actually use to make this. But those are my own. If you know what these are originally, you're welcome to use whatever hot sauce you want and whatever barbecue sauce you want. All right, folks, our buzzer has went off, and look how good those are looking so far. Ooh, those look good. So now what we want to do, we're going to add our barbecue sauce, and we're going to do the same thing, making sure we coat each side of them, and then we're going to put it inside our air fryer for 5 minutes. So I'll be back with you once more. You want to make sure you get them covered nice and good, folks. You want people to be able to just want to suck on the bone. And coat those babies real good with the barbecue sauce. Okay. Now it's, excuse me, I didn't mean to bump the tripod, but now it's back to the air fryer we go for another 5 minutes. And after that, those guys will be done. All right, folks, the timer has went off. And look at those girls. Ooh, they look so good and scrumptious. And they smell so nice. I wish the internet or TV would come out with some type of deal where you can smell what's cooking. Because these guys right here, I'm guarantee you will love the smell of these. These are like succulent wings. They're to die for. And if you like this video, I'll thank you for watching. Leave your comments, hit that like button, and as always, hit that subscribe over there, and thank you for watching.